Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great Muslim of the world and lead the flock by example. And Shalom to the sincere elect out there that are listening and learning and growing in faith. All right. And, today, man, I wanted to speak upon the topic of faith. And, faith is the main thing. Okay. And these Christians out here, they talk about faith as well, but, they have faith in this system. They don't have faith. They have faith in idols. They have faith in money. They don't have true faith in Yahweh Shemiel Shai, because faith from Yahweh Shemiel Shai, in fact, is given as a gift. Let's deal with that first, okay? This is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, "For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of Yahweh Shemiel Shai." So this is going to be gifted to you. Now, one thing, okay, about the gift of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, the faith, this is what it means. This is Hebrews 11:6. It says, "But without faith," so first of all, you have to be gifted this faith from Yahweh Shemiel Shai. In fact, before I get this, hold on, bear with me. "But I have chosen you." Let's deal with that. This is John chapter 15, verse 16. It says, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you, that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you." Okay? So the Lord, we didn't choose the Lord, okay? We were in an ignorant state. We didn't know about Yahweh Shemiel Shai. We didn't know this knowledge was an understanding, man. But the Lord chose us. The scriptures say man's goings are of the Lord. How then can a man understand his own way? All right? And then what happened? When we came across the word, okay, the word, the faith that we were gifted was mixed with the hearing of the word. This is Hebrews 4:2. It says, "For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them." Unto who? The unbelievers. "But the word preached did not profit them." Okay, because the word is being preached. The Lord is making the calling. All right? "But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it." Let's go to Hebrews 11:6. I know I'm getting a lot of precepts and not, hopefully I'm breaking it down through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, man. But I'm excited because, the times that we're coming into, all right, all the different experiences that we have gone through, okay, individually on our paths and also collectively, man, because, when brothers get together, what do? We get together and we share our testimonies of things that we've gone through or going through, sometimes miraculous spiritual occurrences that increase our faith, man. All right. You might have not I'll put it like this. You might have a day where you ain't even really gone through nothing like that. And we always go through things. But let's say you ain't gone through nothing, you feel like you might be a bit down and out in the spirit or whatever. But then you know what? What will happen is you might hit up a brother, or the brother might hit you up, and then you be chopping it up. And he might have gone through something, okay, maybe even extraordinary, a real faith booster, and that boosts your faith. Something as simple as that, man. All right? So the Lord is always increasing our faith, because what it boils down to is the faith. The faith in Yahweh Shemiel Shai. Do you believe? This is Hebrews 11:6. It says, "But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh Shemiel Shai must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." So the reward is for who? The elect. Okay? "Make your calling and election sure. Show diligence." So we're showing diligence. And how are we doing that? By the works. How are we showing our faith? Through our works, man. Okay? If a man says that he just has faith, but he has no works, then how do you have faith then? How are you showing that you have faith? Okay, if you look at if we read the accounts of our forefathers, and we read the accounts of the prophets, the men of the law, the righteous, okay, they all went through experiences where their faith was tested. And I want to use an example that I've been meditating on. All right. But before I do, I want to get the scripture. In fact, I'm probably going to get two accounts that I've been meditating on. Let's get this precept first. I had it then enough. Man, that's in John. Damn, man. There we go. Yes. Oh, no, sorry. It's not in John. That's my mistake. It's in Luke. Okay, this is Luke chapter 1. And I get straight to the point. Verse 37. It says, "For with Yahweh Shai nothing shall be impossible." All right? Miraculous things, man. All right? I'm going to use a couple examples in the scriptures. Okay? And the thing about faith is, man, sometimes, we have to show patience because the Lord wants you to trust him in a process. Okay, and I want to use two examples. And the first example I want to use is in 1 Kings chapter 18. And I'll start from verse 21. "And Elijah came unto all the people and said, How long halt ye between two opinions? If the Lord Yahweh be God, follow him. But if Baal, then follow him. And the people answered him not a word," because why? They were worshipping Baal, man. Okay, they were worshipping false idols. "Then said Elijah unto the people, I, even I only, remain a prophet of Yahweh Shai, but Baal's prophets are 450 men. Let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, and let them choose 1 bullock for themselves, and cut it in pieces, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. And I will dress the other bullock, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. All right? And call ye on the name of your gods, and I will call on the name of Yahweh, and the power that answereth by fire, let him be God. And all the people answered and said, It is well spoken." And that took a lot of faith. Okay, that because Elijah was moved by the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai to do this. Okay, man's goings of the Lord. But this is a great faith boost, and it also takes a lot of faith to do. Okay, because you're all of Israel watching. Okay, you're pretty much your life's on the line. You got the prophets of Baal. Okay. But our faith, and that's the thing, no matter what Esau's going to throw at us, no matter what is going to be thrown at us, man, we pray that our faith remains solid in Yahweh Shai, no matter what it is, man. Okay, and that's why we go through, if you go through experiences, man, okay, and sometimes because we're in the flesh, you can think, how am I going to get out of this? But the Lord's doing it because ultimately, the Lord ain't going to give you more than you can handle. And there's always going to give you a way out if you're of the elect. Okay? Now, we have that fear because we want to be of the elect now. We have that fear of Yahweh Shai. But, it's faith. The Lord requires faith, man. It says, "And call ye on the name of your gods, and I will call on the name of Yahweh. And the God that answereth by fire, let him be God." I read this bit already, but I'll read it again. "And all the people answered and said, It is well spoken. And Elijah said unto the prophets of Baal, Choose you 1 bullock for yourselves, and dress it first, for ye are many. And call on the name of your gods, but put no fire under. And they took the bullock which was given them, and they dressed it, and called on the name of Baal from morning even until noon, saying, O Baal, hear us. But there was no voice, nor any that answered. And they leaped upon the altar which was made." So they leaped on the altar, man. Okay, they're getting burnt up. Why? Because they weren't getting no answer from Baal. Why? Because there is no Baal, man. That's just a false idol. Okay? The power is Yahweh Bash Yahweh Shai, man, and he's in control of all the principalities, the angels, the demons, the left and the right, man. Let me get a quick precept on that. I'll come back to this. This is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Let's go back to 1 Kings. All right. Back in 1 Kings verse 27. And it came to pass at noon that Elijah mocked them. And you know what? The scriptures say, with a stammering lip shall we speak unto the people, as in mocking them. You know why? Because when you know that you've got the truth, when you know you have faith, a solid foundation in faith, everything else, you see the lies around you, everything else, you mock it because you know what's true. Okay? It's kind of like, you might catch, I don't know, like let's say, you might have like someone young, a nephew or whatever, you catch them out in a lie, right? Okay? Or in any situation, a woman, whatever, you catch them out in a lie, you know that they're lying. You had the facts, but they don't know that you know. So you catch them lying, and you see how they're gonna answer, and they're lying. Okay, you start mocking them. Why? Because you know the truth. All right. He says, "For he is a." It says, and it came to pass at noon that Elijah mocked them and said, "Cry aloud, for he is a god. Either he is talking, or he is pursuing, or he is on a journey, or peradventure he sleepeth, and must be awaked." Okay, our Lord, our Lord ain't, look, man, our Lord's always present, man. Okay, because he is. And they cried aloud and cut themselves after their manner with knives and lancets till the blood gushed out upon them. Because, Elijah was, he was reckoning. Now it came time to Elijah for his faith to be manifest, man. And it came to pass when midday was past and they prophesied until the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, that there was neither voice nor any to answer, nor any that regarded. And Elijah said unto all the people, "Come near unto me." And all the people came near unto him. And he repaired the altar of the Lord that was broken down. And Elijah took 12 stones, according to the number of the tribes of the sons of Jacob, unto whom the word of the Lord came, saying, "Israel shall be thy name." And the word Jacob means, the name Jacob means supplanter, okay? And the word Israel means, which in the Hebrew, Jacob is Ya'iqwab, okay? And the word Israel, which in the Hebrew is Yasha'Allah, means he, a prince of the power. When you break it down, Yah meaning he, Shah meaning prince, and Allah meaning power. All right? He, a prince of God, if you will. And with the stones he built an altar in the name of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, and he made a trench about the altar, as great as would contain 2 measures of seed. And he put the wood in order, and cut the bullock in pieces, and laid them on the wood, and said, "Fill 4 barrels of water, and pour it on the burnt sacrifice and on the wood." Now, wet wood, you know that wet wood is hard to getting that light, man. That's why you always got these survival shows. What do they talk about? They try and talk about ways of how you can keep wood warm or dry even when it's raining. Like one tactic that I was researching is, let's say that, for example, you know that you're gonna have to make a fire that time, but it's raining, right? So it's all wet wood around you. You might be out there in the sticks in the wilderness. All right. Now, one thing you can do is you can pick up different sticks that you're going to use to make the fire later on in your journey, and you can put them in a coat, under your coat if you have a coat, okay, or under your clothes next to your body, and your body heat will warm it, okay. And by the time you get to your journey, that will be some dry wood you can use for some kindling, some tinder, okay. That's just a little thing, I'm into the whole, like, I'm into all that, man. The survival stuff. I'm into that stuff. All right. And it says, so imagine how hard, he said, look, put that 4 barrels of water, man, pour it on the burnt sacrifice and on the wood. Now remember, he's got to set the fire's got to come set that alight. And he said, do it the second time, not just the first time, the second time. And they did it the second time. This is making sure now. And he said, do it the third time. And they did it the third time. When you do something 3 times, man, you're making a point here. And the water ran round about the altar, and he filled the trench also with water. And it came to pass at the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice that Elijah the prophet came near and said, Yahweh, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and God of Abraham, Isaac, and of Israel, let it be known this day that thou art God in Israel, and that I am thy servant, and that I have done all these things at thy word. Hear me, O Lord, hear me, that this people may know that thou art the Lord Yahweh, power, and that thou hast turned their heart back again. And that takes great faith. You know, Elijah was praying unto Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, and we got to pray more. All right? Because the Lord hears us, man. We can't forget that. Then the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt sacrifice, and the wood, and the stones, and the dust, and licked up the water that was in the trench. So even the water in the trench got licked up. And when all the people saw it, they fell on their faces, and they said, the Lord Yahweh, he is the power. The Lord, he is the God. Okay? And pretty much, man, I read this because this is an example of having faith. All right? Elijah was strong in his faith, man. That's a great man in the spirit. That's a great prophet. Okay? And we all have our individual measure of faith that's been given to us, man, for whatever we're going to go through or whatever we are going through. Okay? And we're coming into some serious times, and that's why it boils down to faith. In the time of Jacob's trouble, okay, if you go by the flesh, we can't win. But if you go through the spirit, if you go by faith, by the things that were written, the comforter, then now you're like, okay, you know what? I have faith in the Lord that the Lord's going to provide, the Lord's going to look after me as he has promised, as it is written in his word. And what? The Lord is not a man that he should lie. All right? And you know what? I was going to get another example, but I think that's hit the point. And it was just a quick video, man. And Lord willing, man, this has been exhortational, you know, in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shmi Shai Basham Makakadash. With that, I'm going to say Shalom to the elect. All right, all praise to Yahweh Shmi Shai Basham Makakadash. Double honors to the apostles and others, a great millstone. Okay, who rule well, and Shalom to the elect. Shalom.